March 2024. What a time to be here on this planet. I mean, you volunteered to be here at this time. I mean, the political arena is stirring up, and the countries declaring war on each other. Well, that may appear to intensify. Please note that I said appear to intensify. The weather seems really wonky in March. It's doing weird things in unusual places. March 2024 will definitely feel a little bit like, what does that Farmer's Almanac say? March can happen in two ways. It either comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, or it comes in like a lamb, and if it does, it goes out like a lion. Either way, my feelings are that March is going to be intense during the entire month. I know, take a deep breath. Intense? How? I know that it's the onset of, remember last month, the year of the dragon started in February. So if you want to hibernate a bit longer in your winter lull, that's not really going to happen. I don't want you to feel cautious about stepping out your front door. Instead, know that the dragon will not singe your hair. They just may heat things up a bit. Remember, in Chinese, the dragon symbolizes power, luck, health, things that could be interpreted as positive, right? It's also a symbol of strength, and power can be a symbol of power over people and drastic changes in the weather. It can be a symbol of an emperor or a potential ruler influencing the masses with their own personal power or their own personal docket. As a result, I feel that politically things are going to heat up in March with that dragon energy. Let us all remember, however, that this is an 8-year. So there will be an abundance of all things. So the weather may be a bit fierce with some extremes, either highs or lows. I mean, that lion thing. It may also be abundant in creativity and ideas. March, especially the first half of March, is the best time to brainstorm your most extraordinary ideas or the wonderful visions of your life. Lay down a plan and start them into action the second half of the month. New beginnings, right? The changing of the seasons. Surprisingly, even though you will feel like you are waiting for something major to happen, just a primary catastrophic landslide of adverse experiences, that will not be the case in March. No catastrophes this month, anyway. However, people and political leaders will stir a huge amount of energy, vying for their best positions. These people will be expanding the arena of competition even more forcefully than they did before. I mean, can you imagine such a thing? Oh, change my thought, change my bracelet. I've already changed it once today. Right? If you don't know what the bracelets are, go to my website. Remember, abundance of all things. So let's just imagine the divine outcome of new, fresh, conscientious people coming into a position of power. People who are not acting on their own personal egoic agenda, and that the conscientious freshness coming into the forefront of the leaders of this planet and in many countries, right? Remember, an abundance of everything, including your thoughts. During March 2024, you may feel a little like a ping pong ball, going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with your own indecisiveness. It will not feel easy to make a definitive decision because just as you are preparing to step in any direction, it might feel like the wind is whipping you about. know that's going to be the energy for this month so you can be prepared for it. Plan your move, weigh your options, and do your homework. You will have exceptional ideas. However, before you jump into action, sit with them. Are those ideas really well thought out, or are they impulsive? Yes, March will be a time to brainstorm, yet what we are asking is for you to sit with your ideas and see if they are moving you in the direction of your ultimate goal, or if some of those ideas are spinning you off into a storm of activities that might seem to help you fall flat before their implementation. Also think about the Zodiac. March holds the last sign of the Zodiac and the first sign of the Zodiac, Pisces and Aries, water and fire. Oppositions of many things will come into play. One can drench out the other, and the other can dry out the precipitation in your life. That is what we mean by feeling whipped about or going back and forth, unable to light upon one specific thing except maybe a bit of indecisiveness. I recommend that you activate your planning brain in the first half of the month and successfully implement those ideas during the second half of the month. When you feel a bit like your mind is in a vortex vacillating with the energy around it, stop. Remember, abundance of all things. You are creating this illusion. You are reacting to the energy around you instead of being proactive and responding with creative energy. You're creating it anyway, so you might as well choose to create something wonderful. Be the focused point of light. That intention will expand. That's it for this month. See you in April, the divine blossoming of beauty and peace in the world. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.